voting machines. They've proven to be unreliable, and they've diminished voter confidence. We need voting results that we can trust. And in this case, seeing is believing. Ballots hand-counted in public. Election officials in Georgia have relied on voting machines to produce election results for over 20 years. They argue that hand-counting ballots would take too long, and that people are more prone to errors than the machines. Well, we set out to test if we could produce a precinct's results by the end of election night accurately by hand-counting general election ballot images. Could it be done? Here's the spoiler. The count was 100% accurate. Our methods. We planned and executed a hand count of a real general election that complies with OCGA 21-2-437. This is the Cherokee Method, created by Tanya Sosa. We selected to count Election Day ballot images from the 2022 general election from the R.T. Jones precinct in Cherokee County, Georgia. 4 teams, A, B, C, and D, comprised of 4 volunteers each, conducted the counting, each team with 2 readers and 2 counters. A 5th team of guardians were responsible for maintaining chain of custody records, distributing the ballot batches to be counted, and then collecting the final tallies. Together, they formed 2 closed systems, one side handling the ballots, the other counting them, all in plain view and in the presence of poll watchers. Our procedure. All volunteers received 2.5 hours of training. Then at 6:30 p.m., 419 ballots were delivered in a sealed container to the Guardian's table. The seals were verified, documented, and then the ballots were unsealed. The ballots were divided into batches of 50, and then they were delivered to the 4 counting teams, each with corresponding chain of custody documentation to always guarantee tracking of every ballot handled. The readers received the ballots and began their count. One volunteer called out the candidates selected on each ballot, while another volunteer diligently observed and verified that the call was correct.
Beach. Ballinger.
The remaining 2 volunteers at the table carefully marked every vote to a tally sheet as the votes were verbally announced after the last ballot was read.
Plus, yes.
The counters then verified their tallies, comparing one against the other. The teams continued their count until all ballots, separated into 9 batches, were completely counted. The results. For this general election, there were 16 candidate races, 2 amendments, 2 referendums, and 2 questions, a 22-item ballot. On average, the 4-person teams were able to count each 50 ballot batch within 49 minutes, roughly 1 minute per ballot. 2 of the 9 batches were recounted after the totals from the counters didn't match in 3 of the races. Only those races that did not match were recounted. The recount and the reconciling for those 3 races took an average of 8 minutes per batch. The turnaround for each batch of 50 ballots was an average of 1 hour, which includes the time that each batch was received, counted, and the tallies verified. 4 teams was enough to finish counting this precinct on election night. For larger precincts, the number of teams would need to be increased. The entire process, from opening the sealed ballot box to sealing the ballots at the end of the count and reporting the results, consumed a total of 2 hours and 40 minutes. The total time could be nearly cut in half by only requiring the counting of federal and statewide races on election night.
Attorney's announced that all the results match, so
the method worked. The redundant counting caught the errors there would have been, and the final count at 9:14 p.m. was exactly right. Had this been election night, the final tally would have been delivered accurately and on time. This was the first test of a Georgia hand count, using real ballot images, cast in a real general election, nearly perfect in every way. From the training, to the ballot handling, to the counting and the tallying. This test was a stunning success. Accurate, timely, no machines, just paper. And for a fraction of the cost, pay people to count. After all, it's their money.